Anyway, so if you can bear with us, we both, as Jim says, we left our hearing aids in the room. It's kind of like, well, I better not go there. But anyway, we come at this part of the program to, I think, one of my favorite parts of the ATOM conference. You know, too often outstanding people go unnoticed. And we often wait till they die before we heap accolades on them. But I think it's better and more fitting to pause as we go along in life and take the time to honor those among us who have made great achievements. And this is what we're going to get to do at this time. In 2007, ATOM established the Guardians of Culture and Lifeways Awards program. And the purpose of this program is to identify and recognize individuals and organizations who serve as outstanding examples of how Indigenous archives, libraries, and museums and individuals contribute to the vitality and the cultural sovereignty of Native nations. And this Guardian Award takes its name from the great sculpture that stands atop the Oklahoma State Capitol, created by the well-known artist, Seminole Chief Kelly Haney. And before we begin, I'd like to thank and commend the ATOM committee for selecting these very fine and outstanding individuals and organizations that will shortly be acknowledged from among more than 70 nominations. So in the words of Chief Haney, may you all continue to dream big, work hard, and believe deeply. And I want to thank and commend each of the awardees in advance, you know, for this coveted award. I think it's the highest award that this organization can convey upon an outstanding individual or organization. So with that, well, I do have a quick reminder. We're going to have a drawing, the first, I think, of several. And this raffle prize will take place during is it the afternoon break? The afternoon break, okay.
Every break.
Oh, every break. Oh, okay, all right. And Susan wanted to tell you to be sure to visit our exhibitors and enter into the raffles, you know, for the wonderful prize that they have contributed here. With that, let me call my esteemed co-MC here, Jim.
Thank you, Walter. We're going to move right into this. Our first 2017 Guardians of Culture and Lifeways Honored One Award is presented to Regis Pecos for his unrelenting belief that tribal libraries are at the center of learning, language, and community. Mr. Pecos rallied tribal leadership to fund library facilities and was responsible for helping tribal libraries become essential centers of the community. Regis, please.
Seum ko ho nyanyi si. Ho at a keishibi mani garstyon at swinch katsihujan. Katyamasini sound kasisa kawasha yuhatizi tutyet kutushits. Sewat yumit shakwayat uhamarsa. My elders, brothers and sisters and relatives, for all of the souls of people who've been touched by not my work, but the collective work of librarians in the state of New Mexico, prayers have been answered to recognize and honor them. So I humbly accept this on their behalf, on behalf of my parents who both are gone, to my community of teachers who raised me. Our elders teach us that the greatest expression of our love is to define and pass on to the next generation all of the gifts of our Creator, our land, our languages, our way of life, our indigenous governance systems and institutions, our indigenous laws, our families, communities, and resources gifted to us to sustain us through our life journey. And I'm deeply grateful to all of you as this body of representatives who do the humble and noble work to define what future generations will inherit from us in this time. Ko e ko nei Jehovah.